What if I told you there's a country in Europe where ancient fertility rituals, Cold War trauma, and forbidden nightlife coexist under a veil of silence? Where naked steam ceremonies meet KGB scars, and where solstice magic still stirs the hearts of a modern nation? Welcome one and all to Latvia, a land of paradox, power, and pagan fire. Latvia, a country that dances between ancient pagan fire and post-Soviet frost. Behind the cobblestone streets of Riga and pristine Baltic landscapes lie secrets most travelers never see. From mystical rituals to buried Soviet trauma, and from hidden nightlife to national identity struggles, this is a country cloaked in duality and layered with truth too complex for textbooks. Welcome to Latvia Exposed. Pagan rituals, forbidden desires, Soviet shadows and secrets, they're still hiding. Part 1. Sex life and social duality. Latvia holds a peculiar demographic title, one of the highest gender imbalances in Europe. According to Eurostat and World Bank data, Latvia has approximately 85 men for every 100 women. With significantly more women than men, a quiet complexity brews beneath the surface of its romantic culture. Publicly, Latvian society presents a conservative, stoic face. But in Riga's shadowy alleys and velvet-curtained lounges, there exists an underground network of adult clubs, elite escort agencies, and hidden nightlife that whispers of desire, secrecy, and power dynamics. Layered on top of this is Latvia's post-Soviet discomfort with sex education. Generations raised under taboo policies still carry shame, silence, and conflicting views about intimacy. In this quiet tug-of-war between tradition and liberalism, Latvia reveals one of its most intimate contradictions. Beneath the veneer of restraint lies a hidden world of whispered passions, subtle seduction, and quiet longing that tells a very different story. Part 2. Politics and Soviet Shadows. Scratch beneath Latvia's modern independence, and you will uncover wounds left by decades of Soviet occupation. From KGB surveillance to mass deportations and attempts at forced Russification, Latvia's past is lined with fear, erasure, and cultural resistance. Today, echoes of this trauma still pulse through society. Latvian-Russian tensions simmer, often stoked by allegations of espionage, cyber manipulation, and identity politics. Even in 21st century Riga, reminders of that time remain. Old Soviet buildings, cold glances exchanged between generations, stories never fully told. Add to this the recurring scandals over misused EU development funds and public tender corruption, and it becomes clear. Latvia is still healing, and still fighting for truth. Part 3. Relaxation and Rituals. To the outsider, the Latvian Pirts might seem like just another sauna, but step inside, and you're entering a sacred ritual space. These wood-fired sanctuaries use steam, branches, herbs, and nudity, not merely to cleanse the skin, but to purify the soul. Led by spiritual healers known as Pirts masters, the rituals blend Baltic paganism with deep emotional therapy. Sessions can last hours, weaving between relaxation, ceremony, and psychological release. In rural areas, these ceremonies are rites of passage, used for weddings, births, or to expel grief. You leave the Pirts not just cleaner, but lighter. It's a form of ancestral wellness, and an experience unlike any spa in the world. Part 4. Education versus identity. Latvian schools are not just places of learning, they are battlegrounds for national identity. A heated debate continues over Russian language education. Some schools and families argue for bilingualism. Others see it as a threat to Latvian heritage. Protests have erupted. Laws have shifted. And some educators are accused of pushing nationalist revisions of history, especially when it comes to the USSR's legacy and the path to independence. As Latvia continues to redefine itself, students sit at the center of this struggle. What they're taught today will shape how they govern tomorrow. The fight for truth isn't just on the streets. It's in the classroom. Part 5. Superstitions and Pagan Roots. Modern Latvia carries an ancient soul. Nowhere is that more visible than during Jani, the country's beloved summer solstice celebration. Picture this. Bonfires blaze, young people leap through fire for luck, and lovers vanish into the night searching for the mythical fern flower, a symbol of fertility and secret union. These rituals date back to pre-Christian times and are guided by symbols like the auseklis, the morning star, and Lima's sign, which still adorn clothing, jewelry, and even tattoos. For Latvians, these aren't relics of the past. They are living magic. To understand Latvia, you must walk its forests, chant its songs, and dance beneath its moon. Only then will you see what truly endures. Latvia is a paradox. Ancient yet modern, liberal yet reserved, wounded yet resilient. Its rituals, its politics, its pleasures, and its scars form a complex mosaic few outsiders truly understand. This is the Latvia they don't advertise. This is the Latvia they still whisper about. If this video opened your eyes to a hidden world, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more explorations into the truths most choose to forget.